Hey Fylmon, I just wanted to show you some of the games that I played against Caleb because I feel like you haven't had many tutorials directed towards yourself, and well, not lately. Usually I do them for Parker, or for Sasha, or for Caleb, or whoever. And I feel like I haven't made one for you in a while, and I feel like maybe you might feel like you're getting behind, or you want to like step up to the pace, or you want to step up to the caliber of the people around you who are getting better, or whatever. So I figured I'd make you a quick video for you, Sheik Marth, really quickly on Caleb, and give you some of my insights to maybe help you understand the matchup, because I understand when you hear someone talk about like matchups, um, you don't really know what they're talking about. Like you don't have that thing in your brain that tells you like, oh, I have to approach the matchup like this. And for a lot of players, a lot of people don't know how to approach matchups. When I was watching, well, even when it the Caleb video I showed you, where I was looking at Marth Sheik, even Zane didn't really know how to process the matchup, the matchup of Sheik Marth, and I had to tell Caleb like, look, Zane doesn't really even know the matchup, and it's not something that's intuitive for a lot of people to know. I understand Zane just kind of came off of a hiatus of not playing Marth for a very long time, but this is we're at a level where we should know our matchups. We should top players don't need to worry about their matchups. We need to worry about our matchups because we're the players. So I just played Caleb for a very long time, and as you can see, you don't see a whole lot of crowns beside his name. I don't know if my mouse can show up. Here we go. I don't know if you can see a lot of these crowns. Caleb has one here. The rest of these were not very close, and even the ones that I did like. You can look at this one. This is a 4-stock, 2-stock. That was close. This is the Sheik games, but I beat Caleb pretty badly. The one game that he took was quite. I'm not gonna say it was a fluke. Well, it was a fluke. It was. In comparison to all these games that we played otherwise, these are like this one's the fluke that stands out kind of thing. Not that like he gave me the game, but it's um anyway. And a quick eye test can tell you that it's a fluke. It's a fluke result. Um, so I wanted to show you kind of the cheat games that I played, because when I played Caleb, I kind of understood that like I'm playing at a level that is very, very easy to obtain, and I'd like you to obtain this level that I'm at, because if you can obtain the level that I'm at, then you can beat the potential winner of the Arcadian, and I'd really, really like to see that. Will it happen? I hope so. Will it happen? I'm thoughtful of it, but if you can nail down some of these techniques and tips that I'm going to show you, then I really hope that you can be the next Arcadian winner. Really. Um, so I want to boot up. I'm only gonna play these 4 matches. They were quick. If Caleb makes a big flub, I'm not really gonna comment on it, but I we'll get into it. So I'll queue up these games real quick, and I'll just talk about them. There we go. Just stuff. So I should preface this by saying these games were really, really laggy. So if these games don't pan out as like, why are you guys doing so many mess ups? Why are you guys messing up so much? It's because there was lag. It was pretty laggy. Even though it was 50 ping, you still that 2 frames of lag or that 1 frame of lag or whatever, we felt it. So right off the bat, this is something that I'm sure that you are accustomed to: needle throwing. I always throw needles off the start, whether it's if he does a fair coming down from this platform, or he's rushing me or whatever. I'm always gonna throw needles here because the needles might catch him, or the needles might put out a hitbox where if he hits it, his move will get stuck for like an extra frame or 2. And then I can punish him for that. And 1 or 2 frames doesn't seem like a whole lot, but it really does make a difference in a lot of matchups. So I throw a needle. It does hit him because he's approaching. Most players like to approach, and this is something that you can utilize, this knowledge that people love to approach. This is a game where like at the time of recording this, Onin and Jazo, the Ken player, they just played, and Onin was camping this Ken player, and he got booed for it. People don't like to camp. People don't like camping in this game. But I'm gonna tell you, subtle camping is totally okay. Me just throwing needles at Caleb is a form of me not approaching. It is camping. It's weird to think about it, but like for this split second, I am camping and I'm letting him come to me. And for a lot of Sheik's things, you want your opponent to act first so that you can respond and you can rebuttal them. So in this instance, I let Caleb approach me. I throw needles, and he's punished for approaching me. I get to punish him. This is that down air down tilt was very, very good, but that's okay. I recognize he's gonna run away to ledge, and I'm honestly just chasing him because I'm a player who likes to approach too. If you've ever seen my Fox play, you know that I'm a very, very aggressive Fox. So I'm gonna want to approach too, and I know Caleb is a retreating player. If there's a ledge, he's going to be going to it, and we'll be seeing this a lot in the games that we talk about, or the games that we see. But Caleb is the kind of guy that likes to go to the corner, and I'm gonna have to overshoot my moves and call out the fact that he's dashing back. He doesn't like to approach. He doesn't like to approach in neutral very, very often. Like if we're on ground level and there's two of us who can approach, he's probably gonna back up first. He's not camping. He's just whiff punishing. He likes to whiff punish, and that's how he gets a lot of his openings. He doesn't know how to play neutral rushdown because Marth's rushdown is very, very good. It's kind of risky. Doing down tilt to neutral isn't too intuitive. Dashing back and getting your grab and waiting for your opponent to miss is a lot more intuitive as a Marth player. I kind of mess up. Caleb's not doing very good either. I'm really trying to pressure him. Oh, that gimmicky fair. Now, a big thing in this matchup, and the reason I'm doing some of these things is because I know this matchup already. I've played it a lot. I'm gonna want to hit Caleb even when there's an opportunity to fair. Like right here, I could fair. But what's better is up air, because the character that's above in this matchup is always losing. Always, always, always losing. There's never a situation where Marth is above Sheik. Unless, well, that's not entirely true. I guess if you're on ledge over here, or sorry, if Marth's on ledge right here and you're off stage, like all the way down here, then Marth being above you better because he can just down tilt you a ledge and you have to try and get back on stage. But in this situation, when you're on stage, Marth does not want to be below Sheik, and so I could have faired him and just pushed him away. It wouldn't have done much. I wouldn't have had much of a follow up. I wouldn't have had much of a I wouldn't have advantage. He'd actually have the stage to his back. He might still be at an advantage at the percent that he was at. But I want to up air him because I know when Marth's above Sheik on stage, he struggles. And he struggles to get down. None of his moves swing down very well. His fair, you have to kind of time it, and you kind of have to guess when to swing down your fair, and your down air is very, very committal. It's not very, very good. It's not very good to go for. So in situations where I can help it, I'm going to try and push him up. I want to push him up. I could have fared that second time, but I really want him to be up. If he goes to ledge, neutral's reset, and I really don't want that. I'm really going to try and avoid him going to ledge. And even in this first half, if I go back to this first half, I really don't want him to fall to ledge. So here, I push him, and as he's falling to ledge, he's not even swinging, because I know Caleb wants to go to ledge. I want to beat him to ledge. I don't want him to grab this ledge. This ledge is mine. And Sheik is really, really good at edge guarding. I really just want to push him off. I'm really trying to push him off the ledge. And I'm sure you know this. I mess up. Whatever. But then I want to push him up. I don't know what I was doing with that down air. That down air is goofy. I'm just trying to be stylish. I'm just trying to poke him. Caleb thinks that this nair is good here. And I've actually coached him about this, the video I did coach him with. This nair is really, really bad. This nair is really, really bad. And he just came back from a trip where he should know that this nair sucks. He should know. I could dash attack through him, and I would either hit him or go around him. And even just dashing or down tilting, like, completely avoids this. This nair is very, very good unless you think a Sheik's gonna approach it in the air in neutral. And Sheiks don't really like to approach in the air in neutral. They like to dash attack. They like to grab. So this move isn't very, very good. And down tilt. The only thing that a Sheik could ever approach in the air with is a fair. And the only reason he would think that is if I expected him to down tilt. But he hasn't been down tilting very much, so I wouldn't go to the air. This was just to catch him overshooting his nair. And Caleb again, even though I could probably see him, like, when he lands in the snare, I already know he's gonna dash back in the corner. I just know. Because that's the kind of guy he is. He likes to go to the corner. This S smash, I didn't mean to do it. I actually don't even know what I was trying to do. But I'm glad I caught him. Go to ledge. I'm timing it so I go around his up B. So, if I go, here we go. So I'm trying to do this wave dash, and I want to jump back. Like, I want to do it kind of like a curl. I'm going to jump and go around it, and I actually didn't go back far enough. I should have went back way farther. I should have been like over here, but I'm not very good with my movement. And I want to fall the ledge so that I can go around his up B. And sadly, I got clipped by his up B. That's whatever. But the idea is I go around so I don't get hit. And then if he lands on stage, I can hit him. Or if he goes to ledge, I'm already at ledge. And he hits me, so I can just fire him back. But when he's back on ledge, like, there's nothing I can really do. Like, it's weird to think that I have the entire stage behind me from my perspective, but I have the entire stage back on from my perspective, and Caleb has a ledge. This is a reset neutral position. Like, I can't really get him off ledge unless I kind of know him, or I make a really good guess that I'll hit him. Now, I know Caleb, and I'll tell you this. I told him this habit when we were playing, but he'll do a hack dash, and then he'll go on stage. And that second time he goes for a hack dash, I like the dash attack it because it shoves him a little bit off stage. And actually, I thought he was going to do that same thing, so I tried to do a grab. Because, like I said, I've been playing with him for a little while. This read of me doing his... He's been doing that hack dash. Let me go back a little bit more. He does the hack dash, and then he usually goes on stage. And he'll do a fair or counter or whatever. And I can just grab through that. He's intangible. He's not invincible. Or sorry, he's invincible, not intangible. If he was intangible, I wouldn't be able to grab him. But because he's invincible, you can grab someone who's invincible. Or sometimes I'll dash attack. And the dash attack, the invincibility will wear off, and then he'll just get shoved. And he'll go flying off stage. Hack dash. And he goes back on stage. Every time. And this is a habit that I've played. I've played against Caleb so many times that this is just what he does. I know him so well that he has dash back in the corner habits. He's got that hack dash into option. And I honestly just messed up. I should have hit this. But, whatever. What can you do? I knew he was going to do it, because he always does it. Whatever. I should have hit that back air. My bad, I'm not a Sheik player. I think it was my first game on Sheik, so the fact that I missed is kind of whatever. Now, if you saw what I tried to do there, this is something you can do because I know you're a stylish player. You can do this moonwalk into back air, and it still gives you that same curl to go around the up B. I'm not trying to go to ledge. Well, I am trying to go to ledge. But the big thing, because getting to ledge is quite easy, the big thing I want to do is I want to avoid getting hit by Marth's up B, which actually I don't get around. I actually would have hit it. I should have moonwalked a little closer, and then I would have missed, and I would have gone to ledge, and he would have missed. He would have missed ledge. But I'm not used to Sheik's movement just yet. And Caleb again, I think he did the hack dash. Yeah, he was gonna do a hack dash. He was probably gonna do a hack dash or do a fair from ledge. So I just challenge it. There's no reason to not go for this fair unless you're really worried that Marth's gonna jump off and hit a down air. But Caleb's been losing a lot. He's not very confident. That's not something that he's probably going to go for. And I got lucky with the way it's sent. And at the start of the stock, as you saw, I charge needles. Every single stock I can, I will charge needles. It is a free charged down smash. It's a free 20 damage. It's a free like 15 to 19 damage. If you're not comfortable doing, like, I like to do needles in neutral. If you don't know when to throw them, you can just throw them whenever. Like, I threw them in the air just in case Caleb does like a short hop fair. These needles will stop him. These needles will he'll get hit. Like, he will hit them and he'll be stuck. Thankfully, he actually did the dash attack, which is Marth's best move in this matchup. It's a very committal move. It's a very risky move, but the setup it does is incredible. I just want to send him off stage. Down throw. I'm sure here, what I probably should have done is down throw, turn around, regrab. But I'd rather just send him off stage. I can probably kill him at a low percent if I'm like really good at like edge guarding him and mix him up, or he tries to go for like a gimme or whatever. But down throw nair, he's fine. Set him up. If it sends this way, I combo him into like a dash attack. If it sends this way, he's off stage. I can edge guard him. See, he does that hack stuff. Do you see? This is what I'm talking about, man. He does the I like to just shove him. Just shove him off stage. And here, honestly, if I was a little better at this game, or like the lag wasn't there, I could have fallen off and faired him. I probably could have faired him, but what can you do? And so I'm just jumping here to try and bait out an attack. I think he does Nair here. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Recover high. Oh, I tricked myself out. That's good. That's good. Guys below me, I can just swat him off. I put myself in a bad spot. What I did right here, this was lag talking. Caleb should not have jumped here. Caleb should not have jumped here. He wanted to chase me down, and this was actually a bad move by Caleb. He should have stood here and up tilted because I would have been stuck. Getting down to Sheik is so bad. How do you get down to Sheik? Like, honestly, like, what do you do? Do you up tilt? Do you... Oh, no, sorry. If you're... That's what Marth should do. If you're Sheik, what should you do? Like, down air doesn't really hit below you. Fair kind of hits below you, but not great. And then Nair is just kind of like... It makes Sheik thinner. Like, it makes Sheik really thin. Instead of, like, her down air, which makes her, like, a lot more, like, wide. Or, like, taller. I'd rather make her, like, skinny and thin, so the up tilt is harder to hit. And sometimes you can dodge a move. Oh, as you saw there. Hashtag. I want to make sure I don't get hit by his curl. And I want to go around it. Grab ledge. And I just fast fell. I held back. I honestly shouldn't have I shouldn't have done that. I should have grabbed ledge. Because he would have been dead. But thankfully, I was smart enough and I covered it with the back air. I covered myself, which was nice. Get him up in the air, get him up in the air. So now Caleb has a hard time getting down. And that fair that I tried to do right here. Let's see if we can see it. So this fair, so he can either come down with a fair and try and read when I'm going to hit him, or he can jump. And jumping's really risky, because if I don't jump here, he's even more stuck. He's even more screwed. So this is kind of a 50-50, where either he doesn't jump and he falls down with a fair, and I hit him, and I trade with him, or I beat him, or he beats me. The chances are I'm probably going to trade with him. Less likely option is I'm going to beat him. And the even lesser likely option is he's going to hit me. It's pretty rare that he would actually, like, time me perfectly. But jumping out's actually fine here. He's still kind of in a bad spot, but now that I've double jumped to try and cover him, I'm in a bad spot. And actually, Caleb, this is where Caleb has all the advantage. I think I'm gonna try and go from this position. I'm gonna try and go to ledge so that he has a hard time trying to hit me. But he just dash dances in place. He's not comfortable hitting me. This back air is really bad, but this nair from Caleb is actually really, really good because I'm doing an aerial. My foot might get caught by the nair, and it almost did. So this nair is actually pretty good from Caleb, not gonna lie. A little late, but it's pretty good. I try to catch the landing. I know I tried to go to ledge, and I bet you the lag just ate my inputs on that one, but I should have went to ledge. Or I just stood still. I don't know what I was thinking. I had a brain fart, I guess. Caleb should not be going to top plat. That's a really bad idea because if I poke him, he's kind of boned. Or if I grab, he's boned. Like, he's super boned. What he should be doing is going to ledge. And even right here, I don't know why he doesn't just go to ledge. Why is he trying to dash back in? Like, he's at 146. If he gets hit by an invincible character, he's dead. So this is actually quite bad from Caleb. He should have just gone to ledge. So from me, I like to charge needles every single stock. This is just a small thing, but it's a good habit. It's a really good habit to get into. You should always charge needles. It's a 20% when it's not invincible. It's really, really good. I'm light shielding in case he does a fair, and then I can buffer a roll out, or I can jump away. He grabs me, which is good to me, because he only gets like 12% off, and I can go to stage and take a little bit of percent, and I'm still fine. I'm in no way dead here. Light shielding is a good option. Going to ledge is probably my best option, but light shielding on the floor, that's not the worst thing in the world. There's that free 16 I got from charging needles. And in this matchup, I should tell you, Fylmon, it's a secret. It's a really big secret. But crouch cancel like wins you this game. If Caleb was smart enough, if Caleb was more, he is smart. If he was more in tune with playing the game, if he just relied on down tilt this whole game, he probably would have won. But he's hammered. He had a long day and stuff, so he's gonna be jumpy. He's gonna be trying to press buttons. He wants to be more active. But honestly, when you're hungover, you should just crouch. He's trying to approach, trying to win. This is good. This is actually better, in my opinion, than throwing me off stage. He could have thrown me off stage and tried to guess where I would recover at and where I'm from. Or where I'm going to. But up throwing is just fine here, because then I have to jump out and I have to respect him. And this is a bad situation. This, like, for me, I'm stuck. This up air is going to it's going to hit me or my shield. And regardless, Caleb's actually going to be an advantage, because I will have to come down with an aerial to try and hit him. And he can block it. He can move out of the way. And he can hit me. See? Caleb was in total advantage there because he did a short hop. If he did a full hop, that's bad. But he did a short hop. It hits me on the platform. It pushes me down. I tried to do an aerial. He's already safe. And Caleb can then do his whiff punish gameplay. So Caleb's up air there was really, really good. I'm going to back up. I'm going to try and space with back air. Or I'm going to pretend to space with the back air. And I'm going to do a dash attack. And now he's above me. And now Caleb's scared. I'm below him. He's scared. I definitely missed that fair. This fair was coming. I should have hit this fair. I think I just got my input eaten, but that should have been a fair. But I'm crouch canceling. The down smash whiffed. Whatever. I don't think he gets a grab off this. Yeah. And I'm again peppering the ledge. I don't want him to hit ledge with that little needle. It's one needle, but it does so much. I promise you, it does so much. If it hits, he's even more screwed. And even this is a good option here. I'm actually a little close. This counter is gonna hit me, which is fine. But doing these needles here is actually pretty good because it still shoves up off stage. You're still in advantage, and he's still taking percent. Yeah, that hit me. But you even go like right here when he's on ledge over here. Stay here and charge needles because he is in advantage by he has asserted his neutral. But you are in advantage in that you can throw your needles whenever you want, and if you choose to throw them, there's a good chance they'll just hit, and you'll get free 3 to 19% or whatever from those needles. So it's good to honestly, in my opinion, I would back up. Because I played Caleb, I'm fine standing my ledge because I know he likes to do his hack stash shenanigans, and I can actually force him to make a bad option or a bad move and push him off stage. But the safer thing to do, and I know you're going to say this is lame and you don't want to do it, but go to center stage and charge needles. You'll never get punished for playing safe. In that position, go to center stage when they're on ledge. You can pepper them if you want, but the safer move, the thing that gets you more damage, the thing that will never, ever, ever cost you a stock or percent, is going back and charging needles. I know it's lame, but it's really, really good. I shouldn't have jumped there. I think I was worried, or I think I tried to buffer shield with my thumbstick and I pressed up. I think that's what I did. Yeah, so I probably wanted to roll out, and I think I accidentally just hit up on the C-stick. Because there's no way I empty jumped into nothing. Well, unless I was expecting him to do a hack stash, maybe? Caleb should not be hitting up smash there. That's so punishable. When you're on a platform, Fylmon, wait for the Marth to do a move. Unless you see them like doing it, unless you expect them to go for a tomahawk, sit on a platform and hold shield because they are actually the Marth player is at disadvantage. So we'll play the scenario again. I get onto a platform. I'm waiting for him to just hit me with a nair or a fair or F smash or up tilt. Caleb is in so much lag. Look at this. He's still in his animation. Do you see this? Still in his animation, and I hit him. Because I was just shielding on a platform and playing safe. Caleb is a whiff punish character, or a bad hit player, where he will counter you after every single time he can. So you should implement what Caleb's good at and do it for yourself, where you wait for them to mess up and punish them back. Now Caleb's in the air. I obviously could have done the 50-50 and traded here, or gone for a 50-50 here and try and win a trade here, or hit him outright and make him whiff fair. But charging Needles here is just fine, because if he decides to drift off stage, the Needles will still push him, and they'll put him in a bad spot, and I'm still getting percent. It's not killing, but I'm still getting percent. And he does go to ledge. I actually expect him. I'm charging Needles. He gets really close. I'm gonna shield here because I expect him to fair, and I thought that fair would actually come out and hit me, so I decided to shield. I back up. I crouch cancel because I actually expect. I still think he's gonna fair. I don't think he's gonna do Nair, because Nair's honestly not that good at ledge. If I go above him, he's dead. Nair does not hit up here. Like Nair Nair misses like right here. So if I go here and I do like fair or down, and I do like a short hop fair, or I go on platform and I down tilt and I do it, Caleb is screwed. So going for this Nair, the only thing it beats is crouch cancel, which is crazy that Caleb like thought of that. I don't even think he thought of that. I think he just played naturally, and that's just what happened. But I still managed to crouch cancel and get a down tilt out, and he's still in the air. He's still screwed. He does this F smash. This F smash is so bad. But when he does this F smash, it's my turn. I thought he was gonna hit platform, and I was waiting for him to hit platform. I didn't expect him to just land behind me. He's still in the air. He's still screwed. I saw him do that Nair before, so I thought if I stood here and I jump. I remember he did that Nair last time, so I thought he was going to do a Nair again, subliminally. So I was like, oh, he's not going to do an up air, but he saw my jump, and he actually reacted to me doing a full jump, and he tried to up air me. Thankfully it missed. But in that situation from before, I expected him to do that Nair. So he adapted really, really well, and I also went for an option that I thought was going to work. Realistically, if I just stood back to center stage, I probably would have been in an even better position. But he's at like 100 and it's 140. He's going to be swinging from ledge. He's you know, like what are Needles going to do? What's the difference that a Needle is going to do from like 140 to 160? You know, like it does put on more damage to him, but it doesn't increase my kill options. It doesn't. You know, like I just get I'm eager to get a hard hit in. I want to kill him. That was a bad fair by me. That was a really bad fair. He's at 8%. I don't need to be going for that fair. That was good from Caleb. I wanted to approach. I was like, I'm at 100%. I'm just going to play for damage. He read that, I guess, is how I'll put it. I don't even think he read it. I think he just said, like, screw it, and just F-smash, which is good. That's good. I'm glad he did that, because there's no disadvantage that he would get from this. If I fall down over here, and I shield, I get pushed off stage, and then it's back to neutral, and he doesn't really risk anything. I could jump, but why would I jump if I'm at 100 and whatever %? Like, I want to get down, so I'm going to shield drop. Or the other option is I'm going to try and shield. The option that I'm going to do, because I'm an aggressive player, is I'm going to try and rush in on him and throw a needle. I'm going to try and run down, throw a needle on him, and grab him. Because I think, like, it's all or nothing, really. I'm at 120, 135% right now. Why don't I just run at him? That's what I wanted. So Caleb actually called out me wanting to run at him, even if he doesn't realize it. Because I think what he did, he just wanted to poke. He just wanted to hit me. There's no deeper thought than he just wanted to hit me, which is fine. That's good. It worked. See, I'm really trying to poke him at ledge. I'm really trying to grab him, trying to build up percent. That crouch cancel, I thought that crouch cancel would work before, because it worked earlier in the set, or in the game, but the fact that it didn't, don't cry over spilt milk, you know what I mean? Now here, this is a really good example of Caleb's playstyle right here. Caleb's going to dash back, and I'm going to try and catch this dash back. See, I'm chasing. I'm like, oh, he's done dash backing. What was me? He actually dash backs even farther. Do you see this? He's still dash backing. He's got like this much room to work with, and he's still dash backing. That's just kind of player Caleb is. I have to expect either he's going to go in, or he's gonna dash back even harder. And in hindsight's 2020, so I should have just gone even farther. But in the moment, I'm like, oh, he could approach me, he could grab me, he could whatever, you know. But I could also try the middle option, which is dash tack into a very occupied space of his dash back. Expect where his dash back is going to end, and then hit that. But he decided to dash back even farther, and I can't really fault him for it. But then he got stuck in his movement. And here I'm just waiting for him to get off ledge, and then I'll punish him. I'll either do a grab or I'll do a dash tag. Oh, he caught me. And Caleb's doing the right thing here. He's like, oh, you're going over here? Now, he could stand here and try and hit this, but he knows I'm invincible, which is stupid. So what he does instead is he decides to take my advice and go to center stage. There's never a bad situation. There's never a bad time to go to center stage. Even if you're like absolutely destroying this person, you can always fall back on center stage. If I go up here, I'm screwed because he can react to that and he can F smash me. If I go on the floor, he still has center stage and I'm still like panicking. I'm still screwed. If I go towards him or if I go towards stage, he'll catch me. And if I try and go to ledge, I'm just dead because I can't grab ledge from facing the other way. So Caleb doing this was the correct option. And this is a sign of a player who knows what he's doing. He's going to throw me up because he knows that Sheik is bad in the air. Now, I don't know why. I think he actually just messed up here. He shouldn't have been doing that dash dance. So, he probably expected me to DI this way, which I think is why he did this dash dance here. I think he wanted me to go off stage. Or he expected me to go off stage instead of just straight up, and I went to a platform. Or he messed up. Those are the only two things I can think of. Hindsight's 2020, but he did mess up. What he should have done is while I'm teching or whatever, he should have done like a full hop here and then fallen with an up air to try and catch my landing, or threatened a short hop up air. So an up air was just the correct choice in this case. He could have done a nair and called out like the 3 out of 4 options, because the 3 out of 4 options are I miss tech, I miss tech and I just stay here. I tech, which I stay here. I tech to the right, I stay here, and then tech to the left, and I go this way. The nair covers the miss tech, the tech in place, and over here. Or unless I tech, no, I don't think nair is gonna hit this amount of space unless he like does like a pivot nair full hop or something, which he's just not doing. And then eventually he does go for the up air, but it's already too late. I've already got my shield up. He should have done this way sooner, because now he's in disadvantage. As soon as I get my shield up, I'm waiting for him to hit me. I'm waiting for him to hit my shield so that I can slide off. I can punish him. I recognize that my crouch cancel thing didn't work, so what I try to do here is I do down tilt, but I get hit by the first hit, and then I immediately... Oops. Let's see if we can see it. So I get hit by the first one, but I'm still in crouch. So I'm gonna get hit, but I'm in crouch cancel still. So I'm gonna try and get my shield up, and I'm gonna try and grab him, which actually misses, which is really good awareness of Caleb. If I'm Caleb, I'm getting shield grabbed every day of the week. I'm not holding back. If I'm Marth, I'm doing nair and I'm holding full in, and I'm getting hit, or I'm getting grabbed. Sorry, and I'm gonna die. But Caleb is smart enough. He actually reels it back a little bit, and I miss my grab, which allows him to grab. Throws me up in the air. In this situation, it's kind of weird because up throw puts me in a bad spot. Like Sheik can't get down. You're a Sheik player, Fylmon. You know she does. But Sheik has a really hard time getting down. He could have even just back thrown me here. This wouldn't have been a bad option. But any throw here is probably a good idea on Caleb's part. Trying to save my jump. And Caleb messed up here. He messed up. Oops. A little farther. Does up throw, up air. He actually messed up. The shield drop shouldn't have happened, but I think he realized that his up air wouldn't have hit if he didn't shield drop at this point. So when he shield dropped, he shouldn't have even done a move, because now he's in landing lag with that move. But now I already landed on the platform, so now he's gonna try to do that up tilt. It hits as soon as it comes out. As soon as it comes out, and he's screwed, because now I can punish this. He's still in his animation. I can shield drop, do my nair, and he's still got the sword right here. He's not in a idle animation. He is in his up tilt animation. And my nair has no problem hitting him, sending him off. Caleb messes up. Throw the needles. I want it to fall off. I'm upset that my grip wasn't strong enough, but I want it to fall off here. And then when I do that back air, I'm expecting my back air to hit his little head. But Caleb actually moves and screws himself up. What he should have done, in my opinion, is he should have wave dashed back. But he actually wave dashes in place. Or he should have just shielded. Because there's a good chance that my back air doesn't hit his head. Or he should have, or even like let go of the hard shield toggle and go to a light shield. That would have been the other thing, but that's on box. I would assume that's quite hard to do. So he's screwed. And the needles just shove him off. And then Caleb's going to try and do his up B. I grab ledge. And that's game. This is the next game. I don't know what happens in this game. I'm gonna pause less. I'm gonna do live commentary of this one. So the first one was I kind of showed you the positional awareness, the spatial awareness, the reads that I had on Caleb as his character, and what to do a little bit of Sheik and like how to play like a little bit. You know, you want to play with crouch canceling. You want to play on the ground. Whoever's above always loses. And specifically on FD, this is a game where you're really gonna notice whoever's in the air loses. And I've already played Caleb as Sheik once. So I already know his habits. I've already seen him go to ledge. I've already seen him dash back. I've already seen him do a few things. He's not an aggressive player unless he wants to do nair for some reason. And I don't think nair is very good. So on round start, I'm already charging needles. Needles are the most important thing in this game because it's free damage as Sheik. Always remember that, Fylmon. You don't have to jump and do needles in the air. Just charge needles. And when Caleb approaches me, do you think a Marth with an intangible sword is going to run up and grab me as a Sheik charging needles? Or is he going to try and crouch cancel the needles and try and down tilt me? I don't want him to hit ledge. Remember that. Every time you're playing against a Marth, do not let him touch ledge. Poke him with jabs. I know this is going to... Sorry. I'm talking too fast. I already know I said I was going to not let him touch ledge, but really drive that point home. I'm going to jab him at ledge. I'm going to down tilt him at ledge. I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure that he does not feel comfortable grabbing this ledge. That was bad. That was bad by me. I should have hit that fair. But in this session I actually don't hit a lot of down fair fairs. Anyways, but always try and get that grab. Always charge needles. Always go back to... Always feel comfortable to do this, Fylmon. Always feel comfortable to go back to center stage and charge needles. Okay? Always. Because a Marth will always try and ledge dash off stage. He'll always try to get a regular get up. Always try to do a fair or something off ledge. You have free damage as a projectile. That's really hard to react to. And even if he shields it, you still have stage advantage. Like, I'm still winning. And Caleb, at almost 100%, is going to be scared. He's going to try and play a lot more defensive. And by defensive, that means he's going to jump in the air. He's going to try and dash back. And he's going to dash back more. He's going to try to jump in the air more. And he's going to try and shield more. And I'm just trying to get below him every time. I'm trying to roll away. I missed my needles. Oh well. I'm trying to build percent here. Throw my needles when I can. See that? That down tilt? Hit that needle? That's all I want. I'm in the air, so I'm kind of screwed. Okay. Caleb does his dash back stuff. Down tilt. Oh. I expected a spot dodge, but he actually rolled. That was really good by him. And I missed ledge. Good. Caleb did good. I'm trying to hit his timing. Throw that little needle. It's 3%, but it's a free 3%. Oh, do you see that moonwalk? I do dash attack through him. I messed up my needle. I'm waiting for him to get off ledge so I can poke him. You see this? Just poking. Oh! And then the one time I don't poke him, I go for grab. Because I know that Caleb is going to be scared of this poking. He's either going to do counter because he sees that I've been spamming back here at ledge. He's going to try and counter. Or he's going to try and shield for an opening. And then when I know that he's going to come on stage, because I played this guy a bajillion times, or I recognize it because I'm just amazing, I go for the grab. Down throw. That should have been up there. I suck. And even though he's dash dancing here, I dash attack farther so that I know that if he tries to dash back even farther, he's gonna fall off stage. I'm throwing needles in case he uses his double jump. I'm poking like a goofball. Do my back air pressure. I'm just trying to hit him with anything. From Caleb, that's not good. Doing that fair, it's fine. It shoves me, but it doesn't do anything like here he should have done up tilt instead of chasing, because I think, well, this fair's honestly not that bad, but like I would have rather he wave dashed and then up tilted, because then I would have been totally screwed. Because now this thing, I'm trying to get sent away. I'm happy with this because now I get to go on the ground. When I'm on the ground, I'm totally safe. I'm home free. I still have to play neutral again. I still have to play like a mix-up or a 50-50, or I have to play against him being in shield. But I prefer he does this than up tilt or up air, because I don't want to be in the air. I want to get down. I'm on stage. I'm not dead yet. If I go off stage, I'm dead. Throw needles. Pepper him. I'm just gonna pepper him. He does this nair, and I hate this nair. This nair sucks, but it works on me. Because I'm jumping, and I shouldn't be jumping. That was a good call out. That was a really good call out by Caleb. You see this? If you jump at someone, Fylmon, they're going to expect you to do an aerial. Like, in this position, would you not expect a Sheik to want a back air here? So Caleb, he expects me landing to do a back air, and I don't. And he's waiting for me to hit him, and he will only drop his shield when he knows that he's been hit. People will react to the sound of getting hit or the motion of getting hit. If you don't hit them, they will leave their shield up. It's a little human. The human psychology of not wanting to drop shield, even though you see someone running at you, is there's like 8 attacks grounded and then 4 in the air that could all hit you by every character. Grabbing is the least. Out of an aerial, grabbing is the last thing that people expect. I suck. I'm gonna back up. Oh. That was better. Honestly, see how Caleb didn't hit his up air off that up throw? But he actually tried to do up air. Like, he tried to do up air, up throw, and I jump out of it. Now I'm screwed. Now I can't get down. And if Caleb... What the... So he does up air. If he L cancels this properly and fast falls, which he does fast fall, if he doesn't pivot and up tilts me, I get hit by this every day of the week. Every day of the week I get hit by this. But he's actually really slow. Like, you can't... It's kind of... You saw he had a few seconds of idle animation. If he did up tilt here, I was dead. I would have been juggled. And I would have lost. Thankfully, Caleb just was not playing this hot today. So he does it the wrong way. And he does it quite laggy. So now I now get my opening. I think he held his dash too long. This should have been up tilt. Doing my needles. Free damage. Fair. Trying to pepper him at ledge. You can pepper someone at ledge, or you can do needles. If you know that they're not going to shield or they're not going to counter, doing this is totally fine. It's a risk, but you can do it. There's that needle. I thought I'd be holding backwards, so I tried to fast fall to ledge right there, but I didn't. This is quite sloppy gameplay, honestly. Good grab. That was a bad back air. I should have done up air, but I'm not a shoot player. I did that spot dodge because I expected him to grab, and this beats grab and spot dodge. Trying to pepper with needles. See, even if I miss the grab, like, this is such a bad nair. See, look how bad nair is. Down tilt, up air. Yep. Throw your needles. I'm just trying to get percent. I'm scared. I want percent. I'm getting my stuff off. Caleb messed up his he misses pivot F smash, which sucks. But when you're playing a character that has a 1 frame input like that, or a 1 frame tech like that, like, you have to be okay with missing those. Caleb's getting really greedy, so I'm gonna expect F smash. So I'm gonna be trying to like air dodge and spot dodge more. And roll. Aw, you see, you try to go. In this situation, I know for a fact he tried to go for a down air. Yeah, he does his dash back, and you can even see the down air animation coming out. You can literally see it coming out, and I jabbed that because I am just trying to put pressure on him. That down air should have hit. Well, it shouldn't have hit me because I did my jab, but it should have hit me if I didn't jab. It was a good option. In his situation, that's an understandable option to go for. I might have rolled, but you might have gotten caught by the jab with them. Or you might have got caught by the jab if you tried to roll. A little off on the spacing on that one. And then I push him off, and that's it. Just charge needles, wait for him to hit my shield. Do you see how I can get this free grab on Caleb? Oops. Oops. Sorry. It crashed. Why did it crash? No biggie. There we go. So I'm charging needles, he hits me with an air, whatever. Get up regular. Throw my needles. I get my weird goofy down back air into grab because he's gonna shield. Because when you get hit, your first instinct is to block, right? So I get a free grab, and then a Sheik in the air. Who's not gonna back air? Who's not gonna fair? Who's not gonna up air? That is so scary if you're Marth. So, like, and that's just like human instinct is gonna tell you that if a Sheik is jumping at you, they're gonna hit an aerial. It's only until you get like a lot better that you realize that she's not going to do an aerial. She's gonna grab you every time. And you do this, right? You have to throw a needle. I wanted to land right here with that needle because then he would have been shoved off stage and missed platform, and then I could have occupied the stage. I would have had the stage at my back, and I would have been in a good spot. But I messed up, and to my benefit, I actually plus off that. Sadly. Again, I'm charging my needles, just trying to roll, just trying to get away, trying to get some damage out. I'm just trying to shove him. I killed myself. Oh well. That's just me playing aggressive. That sucks. Grab. I don't want to hit the ledge. Go to ledge. Yep. Get a regular. Oh. What I actually wanted was to fall the ledge. But I realized I was too slow to get to ledge. So I just back here. Oh, did you see that? He notices that the whole time for the last 2 games I've been peppering back here at ledge, so now he does this counter at ledge. In which case I'm gonna jump. And again, when someone's jumping, who is not gonna throw out an aerial? So his first response is gonna be to shield. So it's a free grab. Now in this situation, you saw like he's already like I jumped at him again, and I should have done this down air, but I'm just trying to be fast. I'm just trying to be fancy. I'm waiting for that up tilt. I knew that drop down fair wasn't going to be the move that I punish. It's going to be the up tilt, because up tilt is what's slow. So I could fall down through a platform after getting hit by... Hold on. I have no idea where I am. Yeah, we talked about this. So for my down air, which if you're a Sheik in the air, you're gonna do an aerial, unless you're doing this platform tech chase stuff, which I should have done. I shouldn't have. I really should have done this down air. That's my bad. I'm jumping at you. I'm doing an aerial. He does up air, but I know if I do back air here, this up tilt is going to hit me. And so I'm waiting for this up tilt, because this up tilt is actually what's laggy. That up air is not laggy. This up tilt is laggy. And so I fall down, he's still in his animation, and I hit him with the back air. Yeah, I'm light shielding to try and get the ledge. I thought whatever move he'd do would push me to ledge, but he does nair, and the weak hit of nair hits me. And so I only fall on stage. I just run out of the corner. And I thought he'd land on the platform, so I jumped and I wave dashed. I didn't do an aerial because that's too committal. So I jumped and then I just followed him where he was going. Charge needles. Roll away. Throw needles. It's free damage, Fylmon. It's free damage. Always throw these needles because free damage. It's not that they don't expect it. They know you're gonna throw needles, but it's sometimes just too hard to not get hit by it. Caleb is still drunk. I don't know what he's doing. I should have done a chain grab here. Those forward tilts were kind of bad. He's just ripping F smash. He's too tired. I'm waiting for him to rip something so I can punish him. I try to catch his backdash. I try to catch him dash down the other way. Throw needles. I'm charging needles because I know it's free damage. You can't stop charging needles. Ooh, that was really good. What Caleb did right here. He up throws me. He recognizes that I'm gonna jump out because I want to. When a Marth up throws you, you're gonna want to jump out. So Caleb recognizes this, and this is good game awareness. He's gonna chase the double jump because when he chased the double jump, then I'm actually screwed. But he missed, sadly, and it was very narrowly he missed. But that should have hit me. He tried to make a read. I wave dash onto the stage. Or onto platform, sorry. I don't want him to hit ledge. I mess up again. I'm terrible. Up tilt. Yep. He just wants to be below me. This is good. This is good. That full hop actually screwed him up. He shouldn't have full hopped. Everything up to that full hop. So all of this interaction right here is really good. But when he does his full hop, it's bad. Because then he's locked himself into doing a fair. And if I don't go exactly here with the tech in or the tech in place, then and he's covering 3 out of 4, but obviously gonna do the 4th option. So why would you jump there? You know what I mean? Why wouldn't he just play safe, and instead of covering 3 out of 4 when there's no option for me to get away, he continues to occupy better space than me. Because now he's back in neutral, and now I'm home free because I wiggled out. And he just gives up. We can already see already. The Caleb is the kind of guy that when he's in neutral, and you guys are close, he's going to dash back a ton, and I know this, and so I have to chase him because I know he's gonna dash back. Caleb is the kind of guy to dash back, and I want it in the air. Oh, that back air was really bad. Ooh, that weight on the up air. I'm just pushing him up. Yeah, just needles. Push him to ledge. Make him commit to an aerial. Nope, didn't work. And then I chase him. But right here. Ooh, a little farther back. I'm doing this shield because I want him to do like a forward air or a nair while I'm beside ledge so I can grab him out of that aerial. Which he does. And I try to grab him out of it, but he's actually pretty spatially aware and he actually distanced himself pretty good. He was slow on the cooldown of his spot dodge though. And so I just pressured him. That was good. Waiting for me to roll. A little bit of neutral. A little scrappy. I'm trying to get him above me and poke him a little bit. And all my pokings are working. Give him ledge. I got hit because I put myself in a bad position. That's my fault. Poke him a little bit. I thought I could be cheeky and I can poke him off stage. But Caleb is playing too safe right now. And I should respect that because I've been playing with him for how long. And he's a very safe player. Crouch canceling. I'm light shielding because I know he wants to do these stupid nairs or fairs, and I can punish that if I just light shield. Or I just won't get hit. He's invulnerable. I'm trying to shield. I don't want to get hit by an aerial. I don't want to get hit by that kind of thing. That was my bad. I honestly thought he was gonna go to the platform, and I did a full hop back down air, expecting to do like some cool stuff. But this isn't Battlefield. I shouldn't be doing that. It's not Yoshi's. But I will try and get him in the air so I can pop him up and push him down. Oh, I mess up. Oh, he messes up too. Slow roll is hard to react to. You see, I do a full hop, and he shields it, and I just grab it. I try to poke his head out. I expect him to do like a jab or something. All right, sorry, right here. He falls. I try to hit his head here because I'm like, oh, it's exposed, but I just barely hit the shield. Here, and then I expect he's gonna grab me, so I do a jab to stop the grab attempt. And does he try to grab? He does. And so my jab is actually a really good option here because it's you can treat it like a fox when he shines you, like when he does a drill or a nair, he'll always shine you after. I like to do Sheik's jabs because they're frame 2 or frame 3, frame 2 or frame 3. They're quite fast to beat his grab, and it works. Him grab, I punished him for trying to think he was safe to grab. And then I do the rainbow over the up B. The rainbow jump over the up B. I messed up. I should have kept chain grabbing him. But I'm going to chase him. And that's that. And I forced out Caleb. Simple as that. So, I hope you take away some of these things that I've been doing. The needle stuff, or the ledge play, or the stage positioning, or hitting Caleb up, or doing these tomahawks. Because tomahawks have been, as you saw, I don't know very many attempts of a tomahawk that didn't work. Was there a single tomahawk that didn't work? I hope you can. Anyways, I hope you can implement this stuff into your gameplay. And I hope what I showed you benefits you sometime in the future. If you have any questions or you want to look at something specifically, let me know. I'd be happy to help. Anyways, see you later, Fylmon.